We have massive changes happening here. I quit my job. We are homeschooling this year. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Holy cow, so many changes happening in my life right now. I am reeling with all these changes. I just gave my 2-week notice at work. I'm also homeschooling the kids this year, and we are taking a trip. So we are doing 3 months in Vermont, if not longer. Jason got a travel nursing contract in our hometown in Vermont. So yeah, I have been a marine scientist for the past 10 years, and I gave my 2-week notice. So I'm officially a former marine scientist, and now I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Like, I'm really excited to spend the time with the kids and working on homeschooling, but it also feels very strange not to like bring in an income and like have some sort of something that's mine outside of my family. Yeah, it's really weird. It's bittersweet. I love marine science. I was a coral reef biologist, and maybe will again someday find another job in that area. But yeah, I'm done. I am done traveling away from my family. My job would often take me traveling to go scuba diving, which is like amazing, but scuba diving and doing our work on the reefs down in the Keys. But then I'd be away from my kids, and yeah, we just made the decision. I'm gonna be done working. So that's crazy. And I'm also homeschooling. So I'm really excited to be homeschooling. It has been a roller coaster of emotions. I've had so many moments where I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I'm completely not gonna do this right. I'm gonna mess up my kids. But the reasons that I wanted to do homeschooling were just that anytime I was the one who dropped Charlie off at school, I had this really bad feeling in my stomach. And his school is great. He loved his school. Everything was fine about his school, but I don't know, it's just this odd feeling. Like, it was a big school. It's not like a country school where, like, I don't know if they even do this anymore, but when I was a kid, the parents were allowed in the school to do things. And I don't know, one day I tried to drop Charlie's water bottle off to him, and you have to drop it at the office. You like can't go to the classroom, and it just feels so odd, institutionalized, and like I barely know the people he's interacting with all day long, and I don't want him to be raised like that. Like, I want to raise him the way I want to raise him. I also feel like they have to like be sitting and kind of shuffled here and there throughout the day, and I just want him to be able to kind of discover who he is and run and play and jump and then spend a smaller amount of time on schoolwork. So I can do another video that's on more about my specific reasons why I chose to do this. But yeah, we started in the summer, and it's been this roller coaster of like, holy cow, he hates this so much. He's angry at me anytime I try to do this, to now we've got a curriculum. We're settled sort of into it. He still gets mad at me sometimes. And yeah, at first I was just kind of throwing worksheets at him, and I feel like I wasn't really teaching, and we didn't really have any rhyme or reason. It was just I was pulling these worksheets out of this book I had and giving them to him and expecting him to do them. And now that I have a curriculum, we're doing much better. It seems a lot more manageable, and it's also like connected from day to day. So what I teach him one day, it's connected to the next day, and it kind of flows, and you're building on your learning, as opposed to what I was doing before, where I was just like scatterbrained and throwing stuff his direction. Charlie's in 2nd grade, and luckily Noah is just 5, so he doesn't officially have to go to school yet. So I'm not officially homeschooling him, although he is essentially in kindergarten. I'm giving him that attention as well. He's doing homeschooling, just not officially. So many big changes. We're headed to Vermont in like 2 weeks. We're trying to rent out this place. So we're trying to like clean all our stuff out and rent it furnished, and it's turning out that a short-term rental is difficult. Like a 3-month rental, it's difficult for insurance, for insuring the house. Like, we could try, I guess we could try like a vacation rental by owner and like Airbnb style, which we're thinking about possibly doing that. Don't know if that would be as lucrative. And we've also, any of the interest that we've gotten has been people who really want it for longer, like 6 months to 2 years. We've had someone who wants it for two years, and we're like, it's kind of opened our eyes to what kind of, like, this could be a really good asset, our house. And so then I've started to get sad because I'm like, oh, this is our house. We're supposed to come back in 3 months and then like reconvene and go again maybe, but like this is supposed to be our home. I love our home. I don't know if I'm ready to like leave it, but also makes a lot of financial sense to do so. I don't know, I can't get into that, but yeah, we're leaving for Vermont very soon, and it's just so many changes. Quitting my job, homeschooling, going to Vermont, possibly for longer than we planned. So yeah, I need to take deep breaths. We got a lot going on and a lot of changes here in this household. Charlie is turning 8, so we also have a birthday right before we go to Vermont. Oh man, so many changes. I thought I would just hop on here and update you on all the things happening in my world, making it very difficult for me to make videos, but I have so many that I want to make. Jack is 18 months old, and he's just hilarious and fun, and like I want to do a sleep video for him, like showing where we're at with his non-sleep training, just letting him breastfeed whenever, just kind of like doing the opposite of what I did with the other two. I have so many videos, so if you have any requests, put them in the comments. I'd love to do a video on like homeschooling and how it's going, starting out and all that, but this is more just like an update video on our lives. So possibly the next place you'll see me in is this little apartment we're staying in over top of my brother on my dad's property in Vermont. So stay tuned, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.